Save your participants time and keep them engaged by including logic in your survey. A few options include question display logic, single question branching, multi-question branching, and IntelliMatrix. Question display logic, or QDL, looks like this: a decision question, then a follow-up question that's shown or hidden based on the response to the first question. For example, only someone who says yes to "Are you a manager?" should be asked what type of management role. People who say no should not. Question display logic is best used as a follow-up question to gather relevant data from the right people. To set QDL, hover over a question, choose Logic, and select Question Display Logic. Alternately, start by choosing Logic from the Design menu bar. First, identify the follow-up question that'll be shown or hidden based on the answer to an earlier decision question. Choose the decision question, then the appropriate trigger answers, and save. You can use QDL to show or hide a follow-up question on the same page or later in the survey. Single question branching is a smart way to send each participant on the right path. If you'd like to ask a series of follow-up questions to managers only, put those questions on the next page, then set a rule about who should see them. Branching is page to page, so make sure you have all of your content in place before you set your rules. Again, you can choose Logic here, or hover over the decision question, select Logic, and choose Single Question Branching. Next, set rules for which answers in this question lead to which page. Simple. Only managers will see these questions, and everyone else will be skipped to something more relevant. While single question branching lets you set an if-then condition based on answers to one question, multi-question branching lets you use multiple conditions to set the participant path. For example, someone who answers yes to being a manager and says they've worked for the company 10 or more years, there might be a specific set of questions to ask them. It can be helpful to plan out each possible path with a flowchart, then create the right pages. Once all of your content's in place, click Logic on the Design menu bar and choose Multi-Question Branching. Set your conditions to match your plan and script your rule. Then save and preview to test. One final option is the IntelliMatrix. This feature multiplies the power of a matrix grid with the power of logic. Here, branching is applied inside of a matrix grid, so that the answer to one question determines whether the participant is asked to answer the next question. This is perfect when you'd like to ask follow-up questions only to relevant groups, like those who attended a specific workshop. Set up an IntelliMatrix by choosing Logic from here or there, then select Single Question Branching and set your rules by column. Learn more about each of these features in their own videos and in our user guide. Fine-tune your data collection and improve engagement logically.